Once again, welcome back to my channel. Now I want you to look at this video. We all know of Donald Trump's plan on mass deportation. Now the crackdown has already begun. So with this video,
we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
It's a great day for America. He said exactly what the American people voted for.
Breaking news. Trump's crackdown on immigration is here, and the impact on Jamaicans is terrifying. Families are in tears, lives are being torn apart, and the worst is yet to come. I hope Jamaicans living abroad have been saving up, and for those who haven't started building back home, now is the time, because what's coming next will shock you. Stay with us for the full story, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates.
We will make America proud again, and we will make America great again.
In a chilling turn of events, the Trump administration's latest immigration policies are hitting hard. Jamaicans living in the United States are facing deportation at an alarming rate. The crackdown has started, and the effects are being felt immediately. Thousands of lives are being disrupted as immigration appointments are cancelled, legal pathways are blocked, and families are left scrambling to protect what little they have. One heartbreaking case involves a Jamaican woman whose asylum appointment was abruptly cancelled after Trump's administration shut down a mobile app that immigrants used to schedule their interviews. For her, and many others, the dream of legal residency has turned into a nightmare.
And within hours of his presidency, the Trump administration shut down a border app called CBP1 that allowed migrants to legally enter the U.S. That means all existing appointments have been canceled.
Kelly's Tinoco breaks down in tears at the Mexican-U.S. border. Her asylum appointment scheduled for today was canceled.
The humanitarian parole program, which once allowed immigrants from countries like Venezuela, Cuba, and Haiti to stay temporarily in the United States, has been axed. This program was a lifeline for many, including Jamaicans, but now it's gone. People are left in limbo, unsure of what to do next. Activists describe the situation as dire, with families being torn apart and communities left to pick up the pieces. I hope Jamaicans living abroad have been saving up, said a community leader. And for those who haven't started building back home, now is the time. The worst is yet to come. Immigration activists in South Florida have been holding emergency workshops, advising families to take every precaution. Secure your assets, protect your children, and prepare for the worst, one activist urged. But the fear is palpable, and for many, the future looks bleak. If you want to stay updated on these critical issues, hit that subscribe button now. Your support helps us bring these urgent stories to light. Imagine waking up to find that everything you've worked for, your job, your home, your family's stability, is at risk. That's the reality for thousands of Jamaicans facing deportation. At the US-Mexico border, immigrants are breaking down in tears as they learn their appointments have been cancelled. The mobile app they relied on is gone, leaving them with no options and no hope. For Jamaicans, the situation is even more devastating. Activists argue that those already in the process of legal immigration should be allowed to continue, but these pleas are being ignored. The crackdown is merciless, and the emotional toll is overwhelming. The US public remains divided. Trump supporters claim these policies are necessary to secure the nation's borders. At a recent rally, one supporter said, "We can't have open borders and let everyone in." Others, however, see these measures as cruel and inhumane, disproportionately affecting vulnerable communities. Trump himself has defended his actions, stating that they reflect the will of the American people. He has vowed to send troops to the southern border and designate cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, further intensifying the crackdown. Jamaicans living abroad must take this warning seriously. Save up, protect your family, and prepare for what's to come. If you haven't started building back home, now is the time. The situation is escalating, and the consequences will be severe. Don't miss what happens next. The crackdown is only beginning, and the worst is yet to come. Subscribe now to our channel to stay informed and support our efforts to bring these stories to light. Together, we can raise awareness and fight for justice. Back in Jamaica, families are anxiously awaiting news from their loved ones abroad. Many have already received heartbreaking calls about cancelled appointments and deportation orders. The island is bracing for the return of deportees, many of whom face unemployment, homelessness, and stigma. Community leaders are calling for a plan to help reintegrate deportees. "We can't just leave them to fend for themselves," said one leader. "They need support to rebuild their lives." This isn't just about immigration, it's about human rights and dignity. The stories of struggle and resilience from Jamaican immigrants highlight the urgent need for reform. But with the current administration's hardline stance, hope feels like a distant dream. Stay connected.